Good morning, children. Today, this video is made on 8th class physical science subject. First lesson, the name is force. Before going in detail about the topics that we are going to cover in this video, first of all, in ancient days, people used to believe that there was an invisible force which exists that causes whatever is happening in the world. So, in our world, in our surroundings, in our day-to-day life, in our surroundings, we used to observe many changes that are taking place. So, what will be the reason for all the kinds of changes that are taking place in the world, children? So, in the olden days, there were nobody knows about the force, but the people used to believe that there was existing some invisible force. That means the force which is not visible, invisible force is there that is causing all the types of changes that are happening around us in the world. Later, the concept of force was developed. So, what is force and what are the different types of forces and how do they act on the objects? So, these are our today's subtopics. We are going to learn about these things in today's video. Okay, what is force? What is the definition that is given to the force and what are the changes that are occurred in an object due to that force and what are the different types of forces? Some introduction part. Okay. So, generally, in your daily life, for example, when you ride a bicycle, most of the times your legs are pushing down on the pedals to move the bicycle in the forward direction. When your legs are pushing down the pedals, then only the bicycle will be moving in the forward direction. To push, you have to make an effort. Okay. And in another example, when you pick up your school bag from the ground, you have to make an effort in order to lift the bag up. Okay. Or in order to pull the bag in the upward direction. And also to off the ground, you have to make some effort. Similarly, when you open a door, you have to make an effort on the door knob with your hands, either to push the door in the forward direction or to pull it in the backward direction. So in all these examples, we are using our effort either to push or pull. So simply we can say that force is nothing but a push or pull. Force is a push or pull. Then what will happen to the object when we apply some kind of force on the object? Either by pulling the object or by pushing the object, when we apply some force on the object, what are the changes that are occurring in the object? So, a force can change the state of motion of an object. See, have written 2 points here. A force may cause a change in the shape of the object. See the first one, I have underlined. The force can change the state of motion of an object. State of motion of an object can change. That means when the object is in rest, for example, there is a cricket ball or some football is there on the ground, in the rest position. So when you apply some force on it by using some effort, when you kick the ball by applying some force, what happens? The ball which is previously in the rest position will start moving. That means the object changed its state of motion from the rest to motion. Similarly, when the moving ball is coming to you towards you, then when you apply some force against the motion, against the direction of motion of the ball, then what happens? The ball will come to rest immediately. So that means you are changing the state of the moving ball from motion to rest. Similarly, we can change the state of motion of the object from motion to rest or rest to motion, like that. So by applying some force on the object, so a force can change the state of motion of an object. Similarly, by applying some force on any object, we can also change the shape of an object. Okay, for example, if there is a rubber, so rubber will be having some elasticity. All of you know, when you apply some force and you apply some force on the rubber, it will expand, it will increase its volume. That means the shape of the rubber will increase. So shape of the object changes there. And when you remove the force back again, that rubber will come back to its original shape, like that. So when you apply some force on the duster also, you can change the shape of the object. So by applying the force on any object, the objects can also change the shape of the object. So these are the two important changes that are occurred in an object due to the applying of force. So force is a push or pull, and force can change the state of motion of an object, or force can also cause the change in the shape of an object. Okay, this is about force and what types of changes that are occurred by the force. Then types of forces. If we see the types of forces, so the force can be acting on the object either with or without contact with the object. The force can apply on the object either by the contact with the object or without contact with the object also. Force can be applied on the object in these two ways. So based on the thing whether it is in contact with the object or not. So here these forces are of two types, contact forces and forces at a distance. Forces at a distance are also called field forces. Okay, so what are contact forces? As the name itself indicates that contact means what? See, a force which results when there is a direct physical contact between the two interacting objects. That force is known as contact force. When the force which is existing between the two objects, when the two objects are in direct contact with each other, means the both objects should be in contact with each other side by side, then the direct physical contact between the two interacting objects, in that case the force is acting between them is known as a contact force. Okay, there are many types of forces are there. Contact force, okay, this is about contact force. We have to underline the word here, the force existing between the direct physical contact. Okay, when the two objects are in interacting objects are should be in the direct physical contact. Exactly the opposite will be the second one, forces at a distance. This by the name itself we can understand that the forces which are acting even though the objects are at a distance from each other. A force which results when there is a certain distance between the two objects is known as force at a distance or field forces. Okay, even though the two interacting objects are at a certain distance from each other, even though there will be existing some force between them, in that case such type of force is called force at a distance, or it is also known as field forces. Okay, now coming back to contact forces again. These contact forces are four types. First, muscular force, second one frictional force, third one normal force, and fourth one tensional force or tension. Okay, these are the important four types of contact forces which we are going to see in the next class. Similarly, forces at a distance or field forces are also mainly there are three types: A, magnetic force, B, electrostatic force, and C, gravitational force, like this. So if we discuss about all these types of forces with examples, then this chapter will come to an end. Okay, so in the next coming classes we will be discussing about each of the force in detail with examples. So children, everybody note down the main points and also complete your assessment part. Then we'll meet in the next class with another topic. Thank you everyone.